Hello there. And we are back. Dragons, violence, sex, intrigue. Game of Thrones is back.
C-sections.
Yeah. House of the Dragon. Season 1, Episode 1. It doesn't have a name. But we're back in Westeros.
Did any of the Game of Thrones episodes have names?
Yeah, they all have names.
Oh.
This one probably has a name, but it just might not be released yet. They normally don't release it right away.
Weird.
Yeah.
I imagine it would be the heir that lived a day or something.
Yeah, something like that. Heir for a day.
Heir for a day.
And that's probably why they're not doing it.
That sounds like a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Heir for a day.
True. Naomi, it is you, the Sith Holocron.
E.
It is I, Tyler, the Jedi Holocron. What did you think of Game of Thrones? House of the Dragon.
Lesbians.
That's
kind of my core takeaway.
Yeah?
In a lot of situations.
Even though it's such a minuscule part of this episode.
I just see pretty girls together and I get lost, okay?
Yeah.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but other than
Can you blame me, big simpin'?
I cannot.
It was.
It's hard not to be Rhaenyra.
I think it's
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra. I think it was Renaissance Fair.
No, Rhaenyra. It's already hard not to be Team Rhaenyra.
I mean, yeah.
Even though Daemon Targaryen sucks, but he's also kind of cool.
I mean, he's cool, but like, that doesn't mean that you would be on his side.
No.
Like, he's cool.
He's intriguing.
He's a good villain,
yeah.
I feel like.
Honestly, I feel like...
I'm always on Team Woman, though, because it's woke moralist right here.
Yeah. But I feel like, what's his name, is also a villain. His hand. Hightower. Him and his nasty beard. It's mainly the beard, honestly. I see his beard and I'm like, villain. You're gonna do Viserys dirty.
For some reason, when I see him, I just think of the fucking, the guy who resurrected the mountain. That's just what he looks like to me.
No. That guy was way older.
He just looks like that to me. They look like
didn't have facial hair.
They look like the same guy to me.
Damn.
To be fair, I haven't seen that guy in a very long time.
We did a tier list just this week.
Yeah, there was a little picture. If anything, that would make it more confusing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go look at our Game of Thrones tier list, literally 80% of the characters, I was like, I have no fucking idea who this is.
Fake fan over here.
Not a fake fan, I'm just bad at remembering faces.
I was surprisingly good at it.
And when I don't rewatch a series over and over again, that's where my name knowledge falls apart.
Right.
Any other franchise, I got everyone's name.
True. Just let you guys know, listening, we're going to butcher names.
Yes.
Everyone has similar names. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
My initial takeaway from just, like, the standard baseline of names and people in this episode, I'm like, is this that guy? No. Is this that guy?
That?
Balon the dragon, so they named his kid after Balon. Viserys, is Daenerys' dragon named after you? Is... Which Rhaegar, they all like...
Well, like, I think her brother's name was Viserys.
Whose?
Daenerys' brother. Because didn't she name one of her dragons was named after her brother?
Yeah, Drogon, Viserys, and...
Rhaegal. Whatever the third one was.
Yeah, Viserys was... I don't even know who Rhaegal was named after.
It was Viserion, wasn't it? Because it was like a little changed
name.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like the Targaryens have like 4 names.
And I love that, but I also fucking hate it.
Well, I hate it because I can't keep track of who's who, because they all share the same names. There's like 40 Aegons.
Yeah, wait, no, yeah, Rhaegar was named after Daenerys' eldest brother, Rhaegar.
She had another brother? I don't remember.
Wait, this? Who the fuck's this?
That was like early series shit.
No, it looks like Rhaegar was the... Yeah, okay, all the references to Rhaegar are like drawings. Oh,
Did you like...
Rhaegar was the one that had the kid with the Stark. That's Jon's dad.
Oh.
That's why he has an image of him. Okay, yep, that makes sense now. Viserion was the one that got steel melted on his head. And then...
Oh, yeah, because that's why...
Rhaegar was the one that had Lyanna's Stark's kin, Ned's sister.
That's why when Jon and Daenerys got together, he was fucking his aunt.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I forgot she had a second brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I remembered it being that he was fucking his aunt, and I just never connected those two together.
So there's going to be a lot of that throughout the 10 episodes of reviewing this.
Our lore is a little rusty. It's been a while.
Yeah. But I gotta say, feels good. Feels good to be back in the Game of Thrones world. I feel like they've taken all the teachings from, like, production-wise and quality-wise from the later seasons of Game of Thrones with this is fully based on the book that exists. They only said the show's going to last 3-4 seasons max to tell this story, which is good. They're not going to overstay their welcome. It's all planned out, whatever. And the drama's there, the intrigue's there. The amount of times we were sitting here watching it, I'm like, is the baby going to die? And then the wife's going to die, and it's going to be a daughter. And then he's going to resent the daughter for killing his wife. And then, like, we kept theorizing, like, everything. And I'm like, Game of Thrones is back. Like, I could read the book and know all this stuff, but I don't want to do that. At least not yet.
If anything, it would more motivate me to watch the show again.
Yeah.
More than reading the book. Because, like, we're going to see it.
Yeah. Exactly. But I loved it. I was so happy to be back. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
My girl didn't show up, though. I'm very confused.
I do like not... like having like a lower amount of seasons.
Yeah. So
we don't run into the weird pacing problems of everyone just getting bored. Mm-hmm. Everyone just being ready to retire.
The people making it.
And then like...
Not the fandom.
And then... No, that's what I meant. Like the people involved in the production and the pacing just getting worse as time went on.
And give us George Railroad Martin more time to do the books.
Railroad. He ain't writing no fucking books. After season 8 of Thrones, he is never writing the final book. He might write the semi-final book.
Yeah.
He's never writing the final.
The show referenced The Long Night. Surprisingly. I don't think they're going to talk about that much throughout the series.
No.
But I was interested by that. Not interested. I was surprised by it and interested if that could mean something more.
It is
make season 7, 8, 9, and 10.
It is just kind of funny because, you know, The Long Night was half a season, and they didn't exactly get very far.
Yeah, so you don't want to, like, really...
You don't want to hype them up too much.
Yeah, even more. I thought that was interesting, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's not a, you know, that's more of a problem with the original series than this.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's part of the book, too, where they mention it. You know, just from the show POV, the fucking Long Night lasted 1 episode.
Yeah.
And they only made it to Winterfell. They didn't go that far.
Great.
Sorry, they were easily the most disappointing part of the original series.
Yeah.
They sucked.
We're not here to talk about that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like how the dragons look.
Yeah, the dragons are cool.
Both of their dragons look really cool.
Yeah, the red one's fucking dope.
He has the Sith dragon.
Yeah, everything about Daemon is dope. His armor, his sword's name, the dragon, how thick the girl he was fucking nipples were in the brothel. Like, everything about this man, he's killing the game.
Yeah.
Except that he's a piece of shit. He's probably not meant for power.
That's, like... Outside of the cool-looking armor, you just described, like, everyone in the Game of Thrones universe.
True.
Every male that isn't a Stark.
Yeah. We did see a Stark in this episode.
We did.
I was surprised.
Rickon!
I was very sad when his name was Rickon.
Did he zigzag?
No. But I'm like, no, stop doing the thing where you name everyone after everyone.
But that's how it went back.
It's so confusing, though.
I feel like that's how, like, medieval times were.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, you know, like British monarchy where it's like Queen the 45th and shit like that. Like, where they just have the same name over and over and over. Everyone's named after someone. And it's exclusively only after people they're related to. Exactly. Except for Robb Stark. he was named after the king.
The king.
He was.
I know.
Yeah, I like the idea of this whole show just setting up how Robb beat the Targaryens eventually. Because this is like the destabilization of their power.
Yeah, this is like the first time they felt anything like of turmoil in their empire.
This is the path that leads to the Mad King.
Yeah. I wonder how far we'll get up to that. Like, will we get to... Because we're still quite a ways out, technically. Because, like, we assume the Mad King is, like... It's probably not Rhaenyra's kid, but maybe Rhaenyra's kid's kid.
Yeah,
It's like 2 generations, maybe?
It would be, yeah. It wouldn't...
Minimum?
It wouldn't be her kid... because it's 170 years. So her, yeah, it definitely wouldn't be her kid. I think it would be her grandkid.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or maybe a second, like maybe another generation if her kid dies real early, as people did. True. Like Viserys having that fucking pus coming out of his back in this episode. People just fucking died. You get a cut and you're just dead.
Right.
That's how it went. They're like, oh, let's leech it again.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love medicine back then.
Yeah.
Solution to everything, either cut their head open and let it bleed, or put leeches on them. And that was it. You gotta get the bad blood out.
You gotta get that shit
That's what they called it. They got the bad blood out of the mother, all right.
Oh, yeah. A lot of blood out of that mother.
I couldn't watch.
Just proof that, like you said, anything, like, you can die easily back then. Childbirth, lethal.
Well, childbirth had like...
Honestly, you can die, that's still kind of lethal now. But
no, yeah, childbirth is still at least in America, is still a very large killer of women.
Yeah.
Less so in other countries, America especially, though.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, you go back to medieval times, it was like a fucking, like, 60% mortality rate. Because if there's a single complication, you're just dead. They didn't have medicine.
Yeah.
Slap some leeches on you mid-birth.
Give them some milk at the poppy. Hopefully everything goes well.
I really hope that the Hand of the King's daughter doesn't keep trying to rip her nails off.
Yeah.
That I can't handle nail stuff like that.
You don't like nails on a chalkboard?
No, I mean, like, I no one likes nails on a chalkboard, but, like, I don't like when anything happens to, like, nails or, like, they start to, like, get ripped off or whatever. Like, that just freaks me the fuck out. It's weird. That and, like, eye stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I couldn't handle the C-section. I was covering my face the whole time.
Yeah. A lot of blood.
The blood doesn't bug me so much as I was really worried they were going to show, like, part of the cutting.
Yeah. They did a pretty good job of, like, not showing too much of it.
I don't mind blood so much as it is, like, the action of the cutting.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I get fucked up. Unless it's in, like, a video game.
CGI blood, you know, it's different.
Yeah, you know.
It's different. That will be as realistic, so it's fine.
Or, like, you know, in, like, anime where it's just excessive blood.
Yeah.
Where it's, like, 7, like, gallons of blood for a little cut.
Right.
Because then it's just funny.
True. I really like how, at the beginning, they immediately hit us with, like, the nostalgia feels. Because we see Rhaenyra from behind, and it just looks like Dany. And it's like, oh, the good old days, our queen. I see you.
They have the same hairstyle.
I know. And she was wearing, like, an outfit reminiscent to her season 8 outfit. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, oh. We
very reminiscent of Queen Daenerys.
Yeah, it's like, love you already. You will never be Daenerys, but you can be something. In my heart.
Profound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited, though, because I feel like you think we're leading to a big old war?
Yeah.
Big battle?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see some more fucking... We only saw 3 of the 10 dragons, maybe?
Only
7?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just saw hers and then the Sith one.
Sith dragon.
It looked like a Sith dragon.
I know.
It was red and evil looking.
Yeah.
Also, was that his wife that he took on the dragon with him, or was that the brothel worker?
I do not know.
I have no idea.
They looked very
I couldn't tell because she was wearing clothes.
Yeah. If I could see how thick them nipples were, yeah, I'd be able to tell.
I could see them nips. Also, I need to know, related to the brothel, when he was fucking her, did he get, like, erectile dysfunction? Could he not nut?
I think it was just, like, the audience. Those people were watching.
I think he just wanted to fuck his niece.
No, I don't think he was on her mind then. Was that before or after the tournament?
That was before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting incest vibes. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. They were clearly into each other.
Exactly.
But that shit's long gone now. They're going to be rivals.
No, yeah, but that was before the tournament.
Yeah, I know.
So he could have been.
Maybe.
Because then the brothel worker was like, I could get one with blonde hair for you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know,
he's not a Funkle.
You know nothing the Targaryens love more than other Targaryens.
Yeah. I mean, or Tywin Lannister's children.
Yeah.
Only love each other unless they're named Tyrion.
Yeah. Very specific.
So much incest.
There. Yeah.
So much. Yeah, the fucking the brutality.
Yeah. Just the violence just for violence sake. Like, damn, that guy was so mad that he lost. He's like, I'm gonna fucking murder.
Oh, I was talking about the criminals that the
Oh yeah, what Daemon did at the beginning. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Those where we saw his sick ass armor.
Yeah, his fucking cool ass helmet.
They were just cutting off hands left and right, and yeah. I couldn't tell if they cut off that one guy's cock or if they cut off his nipple.
Or his butt cheek. I don't even know.
Because they showed his ass, so I thought they were cutting off his dick, but then it looked like they put a nipple down.
Maybe
on the table.
Like his chest, like
yeah.
Maybe.
They cut his supple breast off. Unless he had a little one.
It wasn't that little though, whatever that was. It was weird.
I don't know. It was either a big nipple or a little cock. It was one of the two.
That's true.
Unless it was a clit.
Maybe, who knows?
You never know.
Anything is possible.
It was on screen for like a quarter of a second, and I was like, what piece of the body is that?
Maybe they were like, okay, we're running out of meat, we gotta make some hot dogs, so we'll just cut off all the limbs, and that was the first one we're making their hot dogs by just combining all the meat together from all the dead people.
It is very accurate, though, to just be cutting off hands left and right for thievery, for theft. That's terrible, because they didn't have toilet paper.
Yeah.
Or bidets.
Oh, man.
You had one hand for wiping and one hand for eating.
Is that real?
That's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's a real thing. That's just what I've heard. Leaves. But also, I don't know what they would have done.
Leaves.
Can you use leaves to wipe your ass?
They'll do a dog. They sit on the ground and pull their ass across the grass.
I feel like maybe this idea that I have in my head is from like a racist, like, idea of like old timey stuff.
I have no idea. I've never heard of the
I've heard of it before.
Hand for the hand thing.
But now that I'm thinking about it, just believing that everybody in other nations wiped their asses with their bare hands might be like a racist thing.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
No idea.
I'm gonna apologize in advance for that one. It just gives me the energy of it being like a xenophobic propaganda. That's just what I'm saying.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That's the energy that I get from it.
An urban legend. Just like...
If it is offensive, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I don't...
That's just how I thought it worked.
I've never heard any of that in my life, so I do not know.
I don't even know where I heard it. I just heard it before. And it was funny. In a really morbid way.
You know what else is funny? Wiping your butt like dogs sliding themselves across the ground.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think they did that.
I mean, I'm sure they have a method.
I'm sure the slum dwellers probably didn't have any method.
I feel like back in the day you would just
leave it.
Just get in the shower.
Just leave it.
No, just get in the shower.
Walk around with some poop ass.
I mean, they all stunk anyway, probably.
Crusty ass. Yeah, no one bathed.
Yeah.
Bathing used to be like a monthly occurrence for people, genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for the pores. It was just the purge of the poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like all the excessive mutilation just for the sake of it.
Game of Thrones staple. It's got to be there.
The locker room speech he was giving to the watch before they went out and just massacred people was so funny to me.
Also, the locker room speech he gave at the brothel before he got banished. Like, yeah, we're all fucking Speech. Like, the fuck? What? No, I don't. We don't need this right now.
Middle of an orgy.
Speech that gets him fucking banished.
Yeah, imagine being one of the people in that brothel. You're like 3 pumps from nuttin', and then you gotta listen to this fucking guy talk about a dead kid.
Right.
How are you supposed to nut now? Just killed it. Like the kid.
Exactly.
I thought for sure the kid was going to be a girl.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a girl.
Or I thought it was either going to be a girl or a stillbirth.
Yeah. And then, like, he would resent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been... That was, see, even the first episode, they got us guessing, like, what's going to happen? Can't wait for 9 more episodes of that shit, yo.
Yeah, I'm just all over the place thinking about this episode.
Yeah.
Like the Hand of the King sending his daughter.
Because it's been so long since we've been in that universe, too, where we're like, oh, what's going on? Wait, is that related to that guy? Is that the... Because there was, like, a Dondarrion, and we're like, is that... With a Baratheon? I'm like, wait, is that the... What was Stannis' right hand's name? Davos. I'm like, is it that? No, Dondarrion's the guy with the flaming sword. Is that like his 150 years ancestor? Like, what is happening?
I mean, yeah, it's Beric.
That house fell from power.
It's Beric Dondarrion's
ancestor.
No, it wasn't Stannis' guy Seaworthy, wasn't that his name?
Davos
Seaworth. Yeah. Yeah, so many houses. I heard that they talked about the Tarleys.
Yes.
That was Sam, right?
Yeah, that's Sam's house. Or Tully.
With the shitty...
They did not mention Tully, too. I don't remember what house Tully was, though.
Well, Sam was Tarly, right?
Yeah, Sam was Tarly.
That was the one with the shitty dad.
Yeah.
And then they stole his sword. And I was like, fuck yeah.
And Jorah used it.
Yeah, give it to Jorah. Yeah, where are the Mormonts?
That's okay. They rise to power later. We don't need them right now.
Yeah.
Their time is coming.
It is interesting to see all the houses and like how like some of the greats are still like prevalent.
Yeah.
Seemingly. Mm-hmm. No Lannister though.
True.
They haven't fucked each other enough yet.
So based on our knowledge of Game of Thrones, the original series.
Not the books.
Not the books, the TV show.
We do not read here.
Not yet. I have the book. So I even have Fire and Blood, which is the book this show is based on. What are the chances that... Do we have any reason to believe that Daenerys will actually take the throne? Did we have any knowledge prior of a woman being on the Iron Throne?
Hell if I know.
Do we have...
They might have mentioned it, like when Cersei took the throne.
Was she technically queen for a period?
Yeah.
Okay.
At like the end.
Oh yeah, because all her kids were dead.
I think everyone was dead.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
She was queen regent for the whole time.
Yeah, so okay.
Like as her kids were growing up, but then as they kept dying, she was just like, "I'm the queen now."
Yeah. I'm the captain now.
And I don't remember if they said that a queen had ever sat on the throne, but they didn't seem that. At least I don't remember them being that broken up about it. But also,
no, I don't think
she killed everyone.
From a history standpoint, yeah,
she killed everyone who cared. So
yeah, she had control. She knew what she was doing.
Blew up the sept.
Yeah.
I have no idea. The Iron Throne looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's dope. All the swords, and then he cut himself on it at the end.
I also like how some of
that's like going to be foreshadowing something, you know.
Yeah,
I just feel it.
I mean, he has the fucking pus cut.
That was his first. That was this. Sending Damon away was his first nick in his...
No, that wasn't his first one. He had the pus on his back, and he
No,
said...
I'm talking about metaphorically.
Oh.
Was the first nick in his Targaryen reign. The first time blood was drawn. So that means it was foreshadowing the fact that shit's gonna go down for him. Like he drew blood from the throne to the throne. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Here, that's already his second time getting cut by it.
No, I'm not talking about... Wait, did he cut his back on the throne?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, never mind. I was trying to get deep with it, but you wouldn't let me, so I can't.
Well, because I know what happened. He said he got a cut from the throne, and that's why he had the pus back.
Yeah, never mind.
And I was like, what do you expect? Your throne is made of swords. How do you expect to not get cut?
True.
Although I don't think anybody got cut on it. Maybe that's why they got rid of the other swords.
Oh yeah, they probably fucking
Safety hazard.
years of like wearing that shit out.
I like how some of the swords on the floor were like bent around the stairs because they had just been completely melted.
Yeah. I think it's like a dragon melted them into place, from what I understand.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a Targaryen thing. Mm-hmm. And then it's a dragon that destroyed it.
Oh yeah, dragon destroyed the
Whoa.
Whoa. How far we've come.
It's like poetry.
It rhymes. It's like Star Wars.
But yeah, I like seeing King's Landing again. And the Red Keep.
Yeah, honestly, just everything. I'm hoping too we get like a more lively Dragonstone, because we see Dragonstone when Daenerys goes there to like form her plans when she gets to Westeros.
Oh,
I want to see a more lively like
that cool ass castle that she had.
Yeah, I want to see like a vibrant Dragonstone
Back when it was inhabited.
Yeah.
Well, they said
yeah, she's Princess of Dragonstone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like I want to see it when it's like actually people there and using it.
What's the one? What was the one in Game of Thrones that the Lannisters had that was like falling apart? Where Arya was serving as Tywin's like cupbearer or whatever. They were in like a almost like a destroyed castle.
Maybe, probably wherever they were on the war front. I don't
remember what it was called.
Yeah. There's
a lot of castles. I like the Vale's castle being called Runestone.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's sick.
It's like RuneScape, but stone.
Yeah. It's a cool castle. I like castles with names. Mm-hmm. I like objects with names. I like swords that have names.
Like Dark Sister.
Dark Sister.
Fucking dope.
Yeah, Daenerys needs to name her sword. She needs to get a sword and then name it.
Yeah, she's gonna name it Beelzebub.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think she's gonna name it after a Christian demon.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, damn.
I'm pretty sure
I don't even know what
Beelzebub is like a demon in like hell.
Damn.
At least I think. I don't fucking know.
Who's your favorite character? One episode in.
Rhaenyra. She had the most screen time.
Yeah. It's interesting because this show's very much more condensed. As in, like, we're only focusing on a handful of people. I think it will expand as we go on. Yeah. I just wanted to set the tone. But, like, it'll be interesting to see how the world expands. But it was very focused on, like, this set of Targaryens and, like, the extended family. Especially because my girl, Olivia Cook, who's a character named Alicent Hightower, which is also another character in this show named Alicent, this episode called Alicent Hightower. I don't understand how that works. They're different Alicents. So, where are you? You're my favorite character so far, because I like you as an actress.
Even though she hasn't been on screen.
She hasn't been on screen. She's my favorite.
Maybe whatever, like...
Maybe Time Jump?
Or, like, was she misattributed name
No,
for
they're
that
both
actress?
credited as Alicent Hightower on IMDb.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's like just in the last episode there's a time skip.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is she, like, older than the one?
They're about the same age.
Oh, so that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah.
Are they like they're just twins with the same name?
Maybe. Like I said, I feel like
or maybe it's a flashback.
Maybe
to her like
mom
or something,
or great grandma. I feel like I said though this too. I feel like the Hand of the King's gonna die, and she'll come to fucking King's Landing and like start rocking shit.
I mean, the Hand of the King's absolutely gonna die.
Yeah, you can just tell by his beard.
Every Hand of the King dies.
Like they didn't put that much work into his nasty ass beard. Like makeup and prosthetics. Like, okay, yeah, you look like a villain with that beard.
And then when Damon was like, "Your wife's dead, so now I'm gonna kill your son in this joust."
Yeah.
Damn. Hightower is kind of a funny last name.
It
doesn't sound as cool.
It's very modern.
It doesn't sound as cool.
Yeah. It's very 1900s instead of like 100 BC, you know? Like, it's very modern. Like, Hightowers exist today, a Targaryen doesn't exist today from the real world. There's no...
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Shoemaker.
Yeah, like there is a football player with the last name Hightower. Like, it's a last name in today's modern era.
It's like I thought you were just saying like it was similar to a last name.
There was a running back in the NFL with the last name Hightower.
Well, why don't people in real life have, like, cool last names? Like Targaryen.
Because they died.
They all died, yeah. That's fair.
Incest and dragons does a lot to a family bloodline.
They're like, this bloodline continues, there's going to be more and more incest.
Hell yeah.
I also like how in, like, medieval settings, you know, they're just in the medieval period for, like, 3,000 years.
Right.
No technological advancements between here and Game of Thrones.
It's fantasy. There's not gonna be, you know.
Well, I mean, it's logical because they are literally always at war.
Mm-hmm. How is science ever in advance when power is constantly shifting?
Yeah, I mean, no one's found gunpowder yet.
And thank God for it.
Yeah, because guns are boring.
Yeah.
Swords are cool.
Yes. So next time you use the argument, why didn't they use a gun? It would have been quicker. Remember, because it's not as cool.
No, I've always known that to be the reason why. I just like being a little shithead.
Yeah.
Because logically, when guns exist, you wouldn't use a sword.
Or no, you'd be smart and use what the guy who fought Daemon would use, and used
the flail.
Flail, which I was not expecting to see at all.
Yeah, we need. You know, that was one thing that was missing in Game of Thrones.
Flails?
Just everyone just used swords.
No, Baratheon had a hammer.
Well, I thought it was an axe. But regardless, we never saw him. We never saw him fight.
Yeah.
He was old and dying.
Well, Gendry used one.
Did he?
Yeah. Modeled
but just in general, like everyone just used swords, and I like swords a lot, but I kind of like seeing the variety of weapons. Give me people with spears.
We had the sickles with the Dothraki. Yeah, spice it up.
Yeah, variants of swords.
Yeah,
but it was cool because they were sickle shaped.
Well, let's get a mace now. Like,
yeah, give me a paladin.
Trident.
I mean, that's just a spear with two extra points.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us some weapon variety.
Give us dragon variety. They got the long neck dragon. They got
different species.
Big dragons.
Big.
Big.
Which really just implies that all of Daenerys' dragons weren't fully grown, or they were stunted.
True.
One of the two. I don't remember if they ever specified if her dragons were fully grown.
Yeah, I don't think they specified either. But I don't think they would, because this seems like these dragons have been around much longer. So.
Yeah, I guess it's like a matter of being grown enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we covered most of this episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't want to run on too long. If you, spoilers, by the way, if you made it this far. While we're ending the podcast.
If you're clicking on a video that doesn't have spoiler-free in the title, I just kind of think it's your fault.
Yeah.
If you click a review and it doesn't say spoiler-free in the title, you're kind of asking to be spoiled.
Wow. You're being very ableist to people who can't read.
Jesus Christ.
I'd expect more from you, Naomi.
How did they find this video? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask.
So tell us what y'all thought.
Tell us what y'all thought.
I'm trying to say thought and fart at the same time.
You just got gas on the ass.
Yeah. So, like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell us if you're excited for the series to go forward. And share with your friends. And until next time, stop what you're doing. Go to HBO. Look for The Last of Us teaser. Joel is in there. Pedro Pascal. There's a trailer for The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us. Pedro Pascal sounds just like Joel. Watch it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Tears. Goodbye.